going on? I know it's a late one. It's a late one. It's 11. It's really almost the next day. But I said, let me come on here and get my live on because I didn't do a live today. And I've been so busy. But I'm in a barber shop right now. I'm about to clean up. I had a long day in the barber shop. Super long day. Cut a lot of clients. Busy, busy, busy. But I said, let me come on and have a conversation with whoever going to listen while I'm cleaning up. So that's what I'm doing. I gotta get this shit right for tomorrow. So, but I want to talk to you guys today about playing your position. Now, my disclaimer is I'm mad nosy. I know that's one of my faults. One of my flaws is that I'm mad nosy. Why do I say that? Because a lot of times I get into a lot of tips in the barbershop about really nothing. I be in my feelings on certain shit, and maybe it's just that people don't understand where I'm coming from, and maybe my demeanor brings something different to the conversation. So case in point, I'm in a barbershop today, getting my cut on, and a customer come inside to get cut by one of the barbers. The barber couldn't take care of them, so it's whoever's available. So the customer comes inside, can't get cut by the person that they want to get cut by. They go and ask another barber if they available. Yes, I'm available. I can take you right now. Okay, cool. Then they go and ask the barber that they initially came for if this person could cut. No, that if the person could cut. Yeah, the person could cut. Yeah, yes. So whatever the dialogue was, that's what it was. That's the conversation. Within that conversation, another barber was talking. They was cracking jokes. They was talking about, yo, he's a professional. He got his license. That's all I heard was he's a professional. He got his license. And me interjecting, I just threw myself into the conversation. And it wasn't really a tip. I want to do the disclaimer. It wasn't a tip about the barber. One of my triggers is when people pull out the I got my license and they make them and they make it seem like they're professional or they know they shit. A license doesn't mean that you know your shit. It means that you know enough that the repetition that you know enough to pass the test. Just like school. School, they give you a whole bunch of repetition of the same stuff so that when you come down and take the test, you can pass the test and then you go on to the next step, right? So one of my triggers is when people say, I got my credentials, that means that I'm a specialist. I got my credentials, that means that I know this, this, and that. The credentials is just the first step of being a professional. You get trained, you know the knowledge, then you get the knowledge of it. Now you gotta do on-the-job training. It may take you 2 years, 3 years, whatever. Like if you take a plumber's apprenticeship, it takes you years to become a licensed electrician. So it should take you years to become a licensed, a professional barber, a professional hairstylist. Yes, you're gonna be learning things, but there's new things always being implemented. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just me. I apologize in advance. It's just me. When somebody say that, oh, they know what they're doing because they got their license, that's the thing that ticks me off. So, could I have mind my business? Did I have to get into the conversation? Of course not. But this is the barbershop. You know, people talk and everybody just throw themselves in it. And a lot of times, I am the one that throw myself into people's conversations because I be, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to that. I've been in barbershops for years. I'm used to conversations going on, and then I just jump on it because that's what I see. And maybe that's one of my flaws is that, yo, what's going on? Is that I should not be throwing myself into people's conversations, mind my business, just do what I do. That's why I'm going to a salon suite. Because you gotta reevaluate yourself and determine if you need to be, what's going on. If you need to be in a barbershop setting or you need to be by yourself. I'm at the point now when I'm the old nigga in the barbershop, excuse my language. I'm the old guy in the barbershop, and I need to be by myself. I need to cater to my customers, to my type of clientele, and be by myself. And the more I go through this, the more it just reassures me exactly what I'm going through and what I see and what I need to be doing. Every day is a testament. And I'm not bugging. Please understand, I'm not bugging. I'm not just thinking one thing and it's something else. I'm not. I'm not. I try my best to be as professional as possible. Try my best to be a team player, even though people say that I'm not. I try my best to just do what I do. I love cutting hair. I love coming together with barbers. But you gotta be you gotta be around the same headspace. And I'm realizing that everybody is not going to be on the same wavelength as you. Please understand. Everybody's not going to be on the same wavelength as you. You cannot force that. You just got to do what you do. You gotta play your own. You gotta move to your own drum. Cause there's times when you try to move to somebody else's drum and you off beat, you off pad, and you off footing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that because every time that I come on here and I talk to y'all, I feel like I'm having the same conversation over and over, just because it's the inevitable of what I know that is coming, right? So with that conversation and what was had earlier, I realized it's very difficult for me to mind my business when I'm in a barbershop. It's the barbershop setting. You're gonna have a barber that talks smack. You're gonna have a barber that's always gonna be disagreeing. You're gonna have a barber that always gotta have his opinion. You're gonna have that. I'm that barber, and maybe I don't need to be that barber. Not here. Maybe it is not governed. It's not needed. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I see. My opinions is not needed. Sometimes you need to just shut your mouth and open your ears. And then you feel like because you're doing that, when things is incorrect, and there's a lot of incorrect things. I just don't mention everything. I don't say everything. I don't pinpoint everything. I don't try to tell people what to do. I'm just really just trying to go through the day to make sure that everything in my description of what I am as this afternoon manager is correct. And sometimes it's not. I'm only human. So for anybody out there that's taking on a role of responsibility, that's in charge of a staff or in charge of people, just know that it's not easy to be able to deal with so many personalities. It's not easy to deal with your own personality. It's not easy to try to fit in somewhere that maybe you're not welcome or they just not, they may seem like they're welcoming, but they're not. You could try to be as genuine as possible, but sometimes you trying to be genuine just doesn't work out. And who's to say? You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those situations. It's one of them things that you gotta just deal with. It's not easy, but I'm here to tell you that with all of my definitions of what goes on in a barbershop, this is my first time. This is my first time ever that I've been feeling some kind of like I don't belong. I feel like I don't belong. I don't belong here. And even though I try to make it that I belong here, since I've been here, since I've been in this barbershop, once the first initial staff that was here, I've always felt like I didn't belong. So I just been coexisting. I really feel like I don't belong here. I don't belong in this barbershop. It is, you got some people here that's very welcoming. There's people that's gonna rock with you, and then there's people that you feel like when you're not around, they just talking shit. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just my thinking, but that's the way I feel. There's no proof, and I don't got camera footage, so I'm only going off of my hunch. You know what I'm saying? So, but I love what I do. I make money. I make people feel good. What would you do in a situation like this? What would you do if you felt ostracized? What would you do if you feel like you don't belong? What would you do Would you tolerate it? Would you just deal with it because you're making money? Or is all money not good money? Like they say. It's just questions that I be having. I talk to myself. I come on here and I have my rant because ain't nobody really paying attention. So, and then I like to go back and watch these videos. But how many times have you felt like you don't belong in a place, in a situation? You just coexisting until the time. And most of the time, you don't. The only way you're gonna change or leave is if you get fired. I'm in a situation where I'm in a spot where it's really hard to get fired from a barbershop unless you're really doing some bad stuff. It's really difficult. It's not that easy to get fired unless you're really doing bad. So, but my question to you is, have you ever felt like you're in a situation or you're in a group or you're in a setting that you don't belong? And are you just forcing it? Are you just forcing to be there? Are you making yourself be there? Tell me if I'm bugging. Because there's a lot of times that's what I feel like. I'm just coexisting. And then it's gonna get to the point where now you fed up. Now you fed up and you're just like, okay, enough is enough. And again, and my belief is it's really all me. I'm not gonna blame nobody but myself. And when it's you, because it's me. You know when it's time. You know when it's time for a change. You know when it's time for you to do something else. And I've been saying this on these YouTube lives for a minute. I've been saying it. I'm just competing. I'm just repeating myself over and over and over because I'm reassuring myself that what I'm talking about is actual factual. I know exactly what it is that I got to do. Will I miss the barbershop? Of course. Me and my boy Swole had a conversation with our good friend MD the Barber, Reggie Reg, and his spiel was that there's times that he missed the barbershop, but he's in a salon suite, and you got to motivate yourself. Is a different atmosphere. It's a different culture, and I'm ready to explore that because I be so busy with my clients that I don't have time. I have time, but I don't have time to really entertain others. And there's times when I feel like people are interfering in the time that people pay for. Because in all reality, you're not paying for my service, you're paying for my time. The service come with it. If that sounds conceited or whatever, but you're receiving a service, but within that service you're getting my time, and my time is valuable. So that's why I came on here. I said, let me talk to y'all because I didn't do a live today. Let me talk to y'all while I'm cleaning up. Let me get on here and have a conversation with y'all. Let me get on here and have a conversation with y'all while I'm straightening up, so I can say that I did my live and it was just something that was sitting on my chest. Something that was sitting on my chest about how I felt today about things that's going on in the barbershop. And again, if the dudes in my barbershop do see this, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't talk. I don't never call nobody out disrespectful on my lives. I don't never be saying nothing negative about nobody. That's why I can be confident in the things that I say. The only thing that they probably will see that they don't know is that I've been at my wit's end as far as being in the barbershop. And the majority of it does stem from people that's in the barbershop that may not make me feel welcome. Yes. I'm not here to make people want to be my friend. I'm not, it would be great. It would be great to have that camaraderie, tongue-tied. It would be great to have that kind of that kind of vibe and energy in the barbershop, to have people that you can go out with, chill with, and all that other stuff. But then I'll be feeling like there's times when I feel like, not everybody, but it will be forced. I'm forcing people to chill with me, which I don't need that. I don't need to force nobody to chill with me. I don't need to force somebody to be my friend. None of that is irrelevant. But that's the way I feel. That's what I'm putting out. So it come a time you like, oh, hold up, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You like, oh, what's going on here? You know? That's the way I feel right now. Like, what's going on here? Am I getting beside myself? Am I coming out of character? That's the type of stuff that I be thinking about. What am I doing? You know? Again, I solely put the blame on me. Nobody else but Terah Da Barber. I solely put the blame on me. The things that I do, the things that I say, the way that I act, I solely put it on me. It's all me. Nobody else. Nobody else can be blamed for this except for me. I am the sole proprietor of the problem. So what do you do when you're the problem? What do you do when you are the problem? You have to remove the problem. Do y'all agree? Let me know if y'all agree. You got to remove the problem. So the problem has to be removed. And it's sad to say that I'm the problem. So, like I tell my son, if you having problems with people all the time, no matter where you go, and it's crazy because now I'm looking at it like the character trait of that is me and not, I used to blame it on my brother. But the character trait is me. If you always have problems no matter where you go, you're always drumming up some kind of drama, then you're the problem. It ain't nobody else, it's you. You are the problem. You the person that need to be exited. Because you are the person that's bringing the problem into the forefront. So I realized that as I'm talking to y'all, that's what it is. You gotta remove yourself. Because you're the problem. And if you remove yourself, things are gonna go way smoother. For others, you're hindering other people from growing and being happy. That's crazy. You're hindering other people from being happy and being in a better space. Because you don't want to exit when it's time for you to get off the freeway. That's deep. You are hindering other people's growth. You're stunting other people's growth by still staying there and being in people's way. Wow. Hello, lights. That was deep. That was a deep one. So now you got to reevaluate yourself. You got to reevaluate what you got going on. Because you are the culprit. You're the problem. You're the person. You are the one. Nobody else but you. That's crazy that I'm saying that. But it sounds like it's true. If it wasn't true, I wouldn't be saying it, right? If it wasn't true, I wouldn't be saying it. That I am the problem. I mean, I felt that way for a while, though. It's just I've been prolonging it. And my wife's telling me this all the time. Why are you still stuck in the same? And then I'm the one that be preaching to people. If you're stuck in the same position, it's time to make a change. And then I'm realizing, I'm realizing that I be telling people, if you're stuck in the rut, if you're stuck in the same position that it's time to make the change, I be trying to motivate people to do that, make a change. And I'm like, hold up. Sometimes people not in a position to make that change, even though you may feel like it is something that they need to do. You're looking from the outside in like, yo, that person needs to quit their job. They need to relocate. They need to switch it up. And I'm over here saying to myself, yeah, but I've been saying the same shit for like 2 years. And you know what's so funny? It's always something that bring me back in. Case in point, Jared came on board. Shout out to my brother Jay Reed. Jared came on board as the owner. And it was a new perspective, fresh eyes, somebody that's going to come on board, and I want to see what his leadership qualities is like. So I'm like, okay, let me rock with my man and see what's going on. Because I still love the barbershop. It's always something that I wanted. But you ever been a kid and you wanted something from your parents? You be like, I want that. And you get it and you play with it. And then like a week or two later, it's in the back of the toy box. But you wanted it so bad. I want this toy. I want this. You want it so bad. Then you get it, and the novelty on it wears off. So that want, I need this. I gotta have it. It was just a want. You didn't really need it. It's not really what you needed in your life. It's what you wanted in your life. And now that you got it, you're bored with it. Damn, your boy talking some facts today. Now that you got it, you're bored with it. You got it. You're dealing with it. And now that you got it, you're bored with it. You don't know what to do with it. You don't even want it no more. I don't even want this toy no more. I don't even want this job no more. I don't even want this female no more. You wanted it, and now you got it. Now that you got it, you don't want it. Message. So, it's just crazy to me that I'm coming with these epiphanies, man. As I'm talking to y'all right now. As I'm talking to y'all, I'm coming with these ideas. I'm coming with the understanding. I'm coming with this understanding that I didn't have before. Just by me talking to y'all. But I'm really talking to myself. But just by me just having this conversation with myself right now, I'm just talking and having an understanding of what I've not been able to comprehend. And I'm not going to speak nothing into existence, but what I'm thinking in my mind right now is something that I want. But if I say it, it probably come true and I'll be upset. So I'm not going to say it. Because there's power in words. So what I really feel, I'm not going to say. I can't say it. I'm afraid to say it. I'm afraid to say it. I'm afraid to bring it to the light. But it's something that I feel. Something in the way you make me feel. So listen, man. This your boy Terah Da Barber. Make sure you guys are subscribing to my YouTube channel. I come to you guys almost every single day to do a live. Have had this intimate conversation with y'all. Most of the time it's just me talking to myself. But there are times that I drop some knowledge, some informative information. Somebody's going to get it later. I appreciate this whole platform of YouTube. I'm able to really be myself because nobody's really watching this. But it's left in the archives for whoever want to see it later. And I'm appreciative of that. So I do it because why not? It's free. There's nobody stopping me. I got the freedom to voice myself however I want to. You know? So it's like, I'm not hurting nobody. I don't disrespect nobody. I'm not coming at nobody sideways. I just have this conversation on YouTube, this intimate conversation with just myself, and whoever see it later will see it later. But while I'm here, while I'm paying attention, while I'm talking, I'm getting an understanding. I'm getting an epiphany of the things that I need to correct. And it starts with self. It starts with you. When you know that you're the culprit, when you're the problem, when you need to be corrected, when you need to be, you need to take a seat, take several seats, you know. And what's so crazy is I love the barbershop. I love the barbershop. I wouldn't mind going to visit the barbershop. I just feel like it's time for me to not coexist in the barbershop. Unless something changes, which I doubt. That's just the way I feel. Something in the way you make me feel. So what's going on, y'all? What's up, man? Talk to me. Let's go. Let's chop it up. What's up? I'm here, you here, we here. See here, mama here. What's up? I had a long day in the barbershop. Now I'm just gearing up for tomorrow. I'm getting all of these clippers and stuff situated. You know, I got all the combs and stuff in the sanitary jar. I'm charging my trimmers and clippers so I can have it ready for tomorrow to get my cut on. I'm just thankful to have an opportunity, man, to really put in this work. But it's really difficult when you got people it's difficult when you got people that hate on you. And I'm going to say hate because it is hate. I'm not exaggerating. It's a fact. There's people out there that's going to hate on you. They're jealous of you. There's people on there that's going to hate on you, that's going to be jealous of you, that's not going to be happy for you. It comes with the territory of being a boss, becoming somebody great. It comes with it. So if you don't got tough skin, again, I tell people all the time, I done been with the best of them. I done been roasted by the best of them. If you could tolerate Y Bizzle and tolerate J Da Barber and Y Da Barber, if you could tolerate them kind of people, then you could tolerate anybody. Because them dudes is ruthless. Them dudes had me want to quit. I wanted to fight Y Bizzle, God bless the dead. I wanted to fight Y Bizzle all the time. Jay had me on edge. Shit was nerve-wracking, but I made it through those. I was able to really hone in on my talent and on my skills and be able to tolerate bullshit. So anyway, man, it's your boy Terah Da Barber. I went live for more than 10 minutes. I'm going to go back later on tomorrow and listen to this live because it's definitely striking a nerve. Talk to y'all later.